Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a single process color in a wash and go style on a returning client. Now she has been getting this color for almost 2 years and her curls have never been healthier. So if you want to learn how to achieve thriving curls after color, let's dive in. Alright, so this is my client's hair before, and she came in with her hair blown out in preparation for her color. And you can see that her color still looks good. It's faded out definitely, but she can get away with it. And look at her ends. Her hair still has a fresh, healthy look, a lot of body to it, shine. So you can see even before we even touch it that her hair looks healthy. And this is how I know that she is doing what she needs to do at home and she is taking care of her hair. But before we get into that, let's dive into this haircut. So I know there's a lot of back and forth on how to cut curly hair. Some people only do it curly, some people have to straighten the hair out. And me personally, I like to do it on blown out hair because I like to see how the hair is going to lay, whether it's curly or straight, and blown out is that perfect in between texture. I can see how the hair is going to lay, and we can both see, the client and myself, we can both see what those ends are talking about, what really needs to go. And sometimes it's harder to tell when the hair is curly. You really have to feel it out more, but when the hair is stretched out and we can really see those ends, then it's easier to see. And with this client, I really don't have to take off too much because like I said before, I've already seen her 3 months prior. So we didn't give those ends a chance to split and get damaged, okay? We are doing a preventative cut rather than a repair cut, you know? So this is really just dusting off the ends and keeping those ends strong. And that's why I tell people to see your stylist, to get a trim, get a cut once every 3 months, because then you're getting ahead of the damage and then you don't have to cut off more later. And this is so important, especially when you have color treated hair, because we know color can be drying, especially on those old ends. So you want to be able to snip off any damage, any split ends before they get crazy, so you can maintain the health of your hair overall. This is why her hair looks so healthy even before we got the trim. Alright, so let's mix up this color. I'm going in with a high lift color. Now, if you don't know what a high lift color is, it is a type of permanent hair color formulated to lighten the hair about 3 to 5 levels lighter without the use of bleach. And that's because it uses a higher ratio of ammonia and pigment combined with a stronger developer that is going to help lift, lighten the hair, and tone it with a color in just one step. This is why I love to use a high lift color in the salon, because if I can avoid bleaching and toning the curls, I'm gonna do that because I know that it's a healthier, more gentle way to achieve these lighter shades without risking the integrity of the hair by using bleach. Alright, so as I continue applying this hair color, let's quickly talk about what are some color techniques you should consider if you're trying to keep your color treated curly hair healthy. Now, if you want to go the single process route, which is what I'm doing today, which is you want your whole entire head colored one color, I recommend doing a high lift color. And that's because, like I said, it's one process. You go in, you get out. And because it's a permanent hair color, the color tends to last longer, much longer than if you were to get a bleach and tone. That means you get longer wear out of your hair color and fewer trips to the salon. With this client in particular, I saw her 3 months ago, but before that I saw her 5 months ago and her hair still grew out beautifully and it looked good. So I really am for a high lift color because it's low maintenance. Another low maintenance color technique that I love to do in the salon, and this is for my clients who are not afraid of bleach and they want to go lighter, I always recommend doing balayage highlights. Now, if you're unfamiliar with a balayage, it really is mimicking the look of your hair as if you went into the sun and the sun gave you natural highlights. It looks really lived in, and you have a lot of roots, but you have beautiful highlights painted throughout your hair. And the reason why I love a balayage is because you have that rooted look. Your hair gracefully grows out, so you don't have to get your hair touched up all the time, especially with bleach. My balayage clients, I only see them once a year to get their highlights done. And that's so important for curly hair, especially if you're gonna go the bleach route, because you don't want to constantly over process your curls. The less you have to touch your curls, the better. This is why I love a balayage. Only having to bleach your hair once a year is chef's kiss. This is why my favorite low maintenance color services to do in the salon will always be a single process using a high lift color or balayage highlights, because it really preserves your curl pattern. It's budget and time friendly, and it keeps your hair healthy. Alright, so this is my client's color as it processes. You can already see it's doing its thing, and we did her eyebrows for the first time, so we were really excited to see how that turned out. Alright, so after she's done processing, I'm washing out this color using the volume shampoo. Now, the volume shampoo is the clarifying shampoo of my timelessly curly hair care line. Now, everyone should have a clarifying shampoo in their arsenal, and especially if you have color treated hair, because a clarifying shampoo is going to remove buildup without stripping the color. After a while of constantly using oils, creams, gels, and leave-in, your hair accumulates a ton of buildup. If you don't clarify your hair, these products will layer up and block moisture from penetrating your hair. This will make your curls feel dry and frizzy even after you deep condition. So in order to take that film, that buildup off your hair, you want to go in with a clarifying shampoo. And there are definitely color safe clarifying shampoos out there that don't contain harsh sulfates that will strip your color pigment too quickly. This is important to even keep your color vibrant. Buildup dulls the hair, so you want to clarify, detox your hair so your color can pop again. And lastly, a good clarifying shampoo is going to prep your hair for your hair treatments. Cleansing thoroughly is going to let your deep conditioner or treatment penetrate deeper into your hair and actually do the job with nothing getting in the way. A tip that I give to all my clients is that you want to clarify shampoo your hair at least once a month, especially if you're using heavy stylers like gels or oils, or if you swim often. Alright, so after the volume shampoo, I'm going in with the moisture shampoo. Now, it says it in the name, it is the moisturizing shampoo of the line. After clarifying the hair, you want to start going in and incorporating some moisture. The moisturizing shampoo is going to replenish the hydration while still cleaning the hair so the curls don't feel stripped. A moisturizing shampoo is also going to help balance the hair's pH. Clarifying the hair can temporarily raise the cuticle, so a moisturizing shampoo is going to help smooth those cuticles back down to lock in the color for longer. And because it's a richer and creamier shampoo, it's going to add a lot of slip, so it's going to make detangling much easier. And as you can probably see, I'm very much a fan of finger detangling while you're shampooing, because it's going to help thoroughly clean your strands, getting all that shampoo through your hair, and it's going to help thoroughly detangle your hair. Finger detangling is the most gentle way to detangle your hair, and it's going to help prevent your hair from knotting up when we go in with the deep conditioner. Speaking of, for her deep conditioner today, I'm going in with the deep repair treatment. Now, I love the deep repair treatment. It is one of the best sellers in the salon, and that is because it has the perfect balance between moisture and strength. And that's because it contains keratin in it, which is a natural protein found in the hair. During the color process, some of those keratin bonds in your hair are broken down, so it's great for the deep conditioner to go in and replenish your hair. Adding keratin in a deep conditioner can temporarily patch and reinforce those weak spots along the hair shaft. This means you're going to have less breakage, better definition, and less frizz over time. And then when you add the moisturizing benefits of the deep conditioner, it's going to help restore the softness and the elasticity, especially because color lifts the hair cuticle. So you want a deep conditioner that's not only going to moisturize the hair, but also smooth those cuticles back down to lock in the color and the moisture. And we all know that moisture improves elasticity of the curl, which means it's going to allow your curl to stretch and spring back without breaking. That's how we keep healthy curls with a beautiful balance between moisture and strength. And to assist the deep conditioner in doing its thing, I'm pairing it with a hair steamer. The hair steamer is going to help open up the cuticle to allow the deep conditioner to penetrate deeper into the hair shaft, and it's going to help boost the moisture of the hair. The steam carries water molecules directly into the hair shaft, and it's going to help enhance the curl softness and definition, and it helps the longevity of the color because well hydrated hair holds on to color better and fades less quickly because those cuticles lie smoother after the treatment. Alright, so to prep her hair for this wash and go, I'm going in with the Emergency Miracle treatment, which is a leave-in conditioner. Now, no matter how you style your hair, whether curly or straight, you always want to go in with a leave-in conditioner. And that's because it's going to keep your hair hydrated for longer, which is so important, especially if you want to keep your styles lasting. You need moisturized hair, especially if you're doing a wash and go, because we know as soon as that thing dries out, it is frizz central. And why I love the Emergency Miracle treatment is because it has UV protection in it. And if you didn't know, the sun is a huge culprit to your color fading faster. Sunlight breaks down the color molecules in the dyed hair, making it fade and lose vibrancy faster. So you want a leave-in conditioner, you want products that have UV protection built in it. Curly hair is already more porous after color treatment, so it's even more susceptible to UV damage. Alright, so after sectioning her hair off and spraying it down with some more water, I'm going in with the amplifying foam. I love to go in with a foam first because it creates the perfect base for a wash and go. And that's because it gives lightweight definition without weighing the curls down. And a foam spreads easily through the curls, so I know every strand gets coated, which is especially important for keeping frizz at bay for the more porous color treated hair. And then I'm following up with the Versatile Styling Cream. Now this is a gel cream, and why I love it is because it adds long-lasting moisture because of the cream content. It's more hydrating, leaving the hair soft and shiny. What I love about the Versatile Styling Cream is that a little goes a long way. Now when it comes to my wash and goes in the salon, I like to go in curl by curl, twirl it around my finger just to help with definition. I find that when I do it this way, it lasts my clients so long. Some of them report 2 weeks, some of them even say they go as long as 4 weeks just by having me do it this way. Now I really don't expect you to do this at home. It is very tedious and you can't really, you can do it, but your arms are going to be hurting by the end of it. That's all I'm saying. But no matter how you style your hair, you want to go in with something that's going to allow your style to last long without having you go in and refresh it or manipulate it all the time. Low manipulation hairstyles, especially when you have color treated hair, is so important because you want to be able to leave your hair alone, let it breathe. And that's because the more you have your hands in your hair, the more susceptible you are to breakage. You're doing too much and you need to leave your curls alone. I recommend finding a style that's either going to tuck away your ends or have them up away from your shoulders in an updo, and it's going to last you from wash day to wash day. Alright, so after defining her curls, I'm going to dry her hair under a hooded dryer to start. The heat will help set the curls in place as they dry. This is also going to help produce less frizz and more defined curls, which is going to help your style last longer without you having to go in and refresh it all the time. And once she's done under the hooded dryer, I love to go in with a diffuser, and that's going to help dry any of those places that were hard to reach for the hooded dryer, and it's going to stretch those coils. This way she gets a little bit more stretch out of them and a little bit more shape. Alright, and here are the final results. I'm sorry, it's looking a little blurry. I think I needed to like wipe off the lens a little bit. But even so, you can still see the curl definition. You can see the body, the movement, the bounce. The color is popping and those coils are popping too. Her hair, where is the frizz? I don't see it. Alright, so if you want to learn how to pick a hair color that actually looks good on you, you want to check out this upcoming video. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!
Yes! Yes!